much sought-after prize, and it has remained such a paradise thanks only to the foresight of the owners, who willed it to the French government.
The island is covered with scrubs and green oak and alpine forests. It slopes gently from the south towards the north, where sit the bays, the port, and the little village.
In 1963, Portcross became both a land and underwater national park. With its 1,800 hectares of preserved seascape, it's the first park of its kind in Europe and in the Mediterranean.
Many attempts to conquer the island were made in the last 2,000 years, and several forts remain to bear witness to its turbulent history. The archive reproductions of these buildings seem to show that the island was all but barren of vegetation until the last centuries. Poets say that Portcross is made of water and golden shale. Geologists say it is all schist and mica schist. Broken, laminated or folded, strips, slivers, and leaves of rocks.
In the southern part of the island, where the cliffs drop off to the sea, we come upon this strange limestone sculpture. It turns out to be a fossilized dune, dating back several dozen thousands of years to when this little piece of land was still attached to the mainland. Its present isolation has indeed made Portcross a land apart, a land where the sea reigns, and where we are encouraged to explore the depths. The easiest way of admiring the underwater kingdom is by taking a short cruise on one of these unusual glass-bottom boats.
Because of the transparency of the water, sunlight penetrates deep into the ocean, allowing plants to perform photosynthesis. From the surface to a depth of 40 meters, we can find a lush herbatorium of Posidone, an underwater plant which already inhabited the seas 60 million years ago.
Posidone is only found in the Mediterranean, where it has always been prized for its many properties. In Italy, fresh Posidone leaves are added to chicken feed to improve the quantity and weight of eggs. In Venice, it's used for wrapping glassware. In Egypt, shoes are made of it, and it's said to be an excellent remedy for a sore throat.
Posidone is one of the great riches of the Mediterranean. These herbatoriums are the underwater equivalent of our forests. They produce enormous amounts of oxygen. They provide shelter, spawning grounds, and food for fish.
The Park of Portcross offers many ways of exploring this magnificent and fragile domain. There's even an underwater trail which one swims along with a mask and snorkel, accompanied by an instructor.